essentially 4 quarterbacks in the NFL that can't move in the pocket. I'm not going to count Phillip Rivers because that's temporary. Daniel Jones, when he's healthy, he can move. I'm not going to count Aaron Rodgers either because that's a stopgap 1-2 year type thing. He's 41 years old. He's not supposed to be able to move. Geno Smith, I think, was another one I had up there, and there was one more. Everybody else can move, some more than others, but they can all move. Jared Goff can't move. He made one nice little play there, rambling out of the pocket, but it's like, is his knee going to blow out? Is his ankle going to blow out? It's like, he's going to get tripped up. Like, he cannot move. He is what he is. The modern game does not allow for that, guys. It just doesn't. And I like Jared Goff, and I like what he's done for the program. And I liked the trade to move on from Stafford. I'm not going to go back and change that. But let's be real here going forward. It needs to be perfect around him. You need to have a way above average offensive line. You need to have all the weapons like you do have in the backfield and at the wide receiver position, and when Laporte is healthy, at the tight end position. You have to have a perfect setup in order for him to do what he does. If anything is slightly off, and it's amazing, to be quite honest, it's really amazing that the wide receiver core, other than Laporte, he's not a wide receiver, but Tesla, Jameson Williams, Amon-Ra St. Brown injured a little bit, but he didn't lose any of those guys. And he didn't lose Montgomery, and he didn't lose Gibbs. He still had all those pieces. And this is any quarterback, right? This is any quarterback will not be as successful with a weaker offensive line. C.J. Stroud, think of him, and I hold C.J. Stroud in very high regard. Jordan Love, I hold him in very high regard. You could go back to the day of David Carr when he was the most sacked guy in history for the Houston Texans. If you don't have protection, you're going to be less successful. But here's a guy that I always look at. And similarly, the offensive line being decimated happened, and I almost said San Diego Chargers, the Los Angeles Chargers, Justin Herbert, and it completely, same as the Lions, decimated offensive line. No Joe Alt, change of centers, 3/5 basically injured. Justin Herbert's got a fractured left hand or a broken left hand, whatever you want to call it. Dude can move. He's also 6'5", and I called it 2 years ago that before the 2024 draft, you could see that up on YouTube. At that time, I said he was a Hall of Fame quarterback, barring catastrophic injury. The Lions don't have that luxury. Justin Herbert can make everyone around him better. Jared Goff needs everyone around him to make him better. That's the difference.